Hi. Um, I'm going to be killed by feminists, and I think many women are going to hate me right now. But this is for my daughter, and I have very, I think, old-fashioned conservative views when it comes to relationship. I haven't always been like that. I have been a feminist, do it all, and I don't need a man to, yeah. And today I'm single, so I don't need a man. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm not changing who I am. It's very important to stay true to who you are, but you can still change. I won't say change. You can do some certain stuff that makes your relationship more wonderful than it is. First, you have to choose a great man. When you're a teenager, you choose with your heart, and it's okay. You have to enjoy being a teenager and being love and heartbreaks and whatever. But when you get older, you have to choose men with the consciousness, the spirit, soul. It's not the heart, it's not the brain, but it's the observer in you. It's the person. I'm not saying you are I'm schizophrenic or you are, but there is a person within you that knows what is right and wrong, and it's the person who observe. If I look at the plant, I can be just the one who looks at the plant, or I can try to observe the person who are looking at the plant. That person who observes the watcher is the consciousness. I can also do a simple things like, where's my hand? And just, and then there's this tingling sensation. That is my consciousness feeling my hand. You have to make the decision, the most important decision, like finding your mate or girlfriend. I don't know what you're going to become. It's for my daughter. But anyway, you have to make the important decision when you get older with the consciousness. You have to use, of course, your brain, your logic, and you also have to listen to your heart. But the most important aspect is the consciousness, because it knows what it's right and wrong. And the conscious knows when you close your eyes, if you can see with yourself with the man in 50 years. If you can't, you can choose if it's going to be a short fun relationship, or but if you want to settle down, you have to be able to close your eyes and imagine the person. But remember, you cannot change a man or another person. You can only change your perspective on how you look at the person. Are you going to choose to look at the negative stuff or the great stuff? And the best thing my children's father taught me was to speak up. I was 19, and when he didn't do certain stuff, or he did something that I didn't like, I just pouted. Why didn't he do this? Why did he forget my birthday? Why didn't he blah 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 blah? And he say, hey, speak up. He is 11 years older than me, so he had more, and it's one of the best advices I've ever gotten, to speak up, because women, they tend to think that men knows what you want and what you don't want. If you really want roses or romantic time or whatever, or you want him to show you attention, then tell him, speak up, because he can't guess what you want. Okay? And this is very Japanese. I don't know whether it's like that in Japan today, but it's my mom who taught me this. When a man comes home from work, please pamper him. Give him a glass of beer or coffee or whatever he prefers. You can give him a back rub of whatever he likes, and ask him how his day was, and show him attention. If he watches television, shut your mouth, and just, you can do whatever, or you can sit with him and hold his hand, or yeah. Then you'll see he begins to, especially if you have been different before, but if you begin to do that, he's going to be nice, because he's not, shh, I'm watching the news, or shh, I'm listening to the scores, you know. Just be still and be with him. Then he's beginning to change. Just see, not the personality, but the way he's going to treat you. Also, make the man feel like he is a man. I really see a lot of women, I've done the same mistakes, that they can do it all, you know, be a mother, worker, whatever. Let men be the men. Let them carry the heavy stuff. Let them do a man's work, you know. I think women knows what the men's work are. And when they do these things, they feel they are men. And you also have to remember to applaud them, appreciate them, and say, oh, thank you. Oh, it was so nice that you did this. I couldn't, you know. It can be simple things. If you want to open a jar, maybe you can open the jar, okay? But ask the man, can you open this, because you're strong. His confidence is going to rise, and he's going to be nicer to you, especially when you say sweet things to him and thank him. More you applaud him and appreciate him, he'll do more stuff to you. It's not about manipulating, because it's also the other way around, because you have to also do certain stuff for him. And that can be everything from shut up when he's watching the news or sports, or ask him how his day was, or give him a glass of beer, or when he has friends over, come in with the bowl of chips and beers on the table and just walk away, and give him the time to be a man with his friends. Just like you need to be alone with women. If I think many relationships go to the ground because the line between men and women are really blurred. You really have to put a line. Of course, some women are more masculine than other, and some men are more feminine. But if you have to find the right place without changing you. It's very difficult to explain. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Also, sex. I can't speak to my daughter about sex. She's 12. If it doesn't work, it's going to fill 90% of the relationship. If it works, it's not an issue. And if you want it to work, it's the small daily stuff that have to be in order. I don't know if you work or you don't, and it's totally different if you have small kids, okay? I'm talking about relationship before you have kids. And how do remember that love relationship is not what you are seeing in the Hollywood movies. It's really not like that. It's showing respect, speaking nice to each other, show appreciation. You can if you make lunch to him, make a little note where say I appreciate you, I love you, and remember to compliment him for his good sides. We women, because I can't speak because of men's behalf because I'm not a man, but we women tend to really be negative and point out the flaws. Try to point out the good stuff the men does, and they are going to do the same, because what you give out, you are going to get tenfold back. I promise you. I know it from my own experience. If the advices I just gave you doesn't work, you have a shitty man, okay? Then find another, because then there's something wrong, okay? There are some men who stay with their mother too long, and yeah. And remember, you can't change a man. I've seen many girlfriends, they think that when they get engaged, especially married or pregnant, the man is suddenly going to change. No, fucking not. Because the man he's going to stay he's the person you found. But if you become lazy and you don't put makeup on and nice clothes and all that, he's also going to be lazy. So remember to be the person you were when you met. And if you also when you're tired, because it's going to help you and your self-esteem, but it's also going to help your relationship. Because when he comes home to the beautiful wife or lover or girlfriend that he met, and then he's going to do the effort he did then. Do you follow me? And you have to do the same. Don't change who you were when you met him. Then he's going to, and be the hero. If don't sit there and wait for him to change, or you start, then I promise you it's going to get better. Of course it's easy for me to say because I'm single. I actually chose to be single because it's just my dog. I needed and I was bad to find men. Oh my god. Psychopath. But I heard a really good one. Neurosis attract neurosis. You actually attract, if your self-esteem is here, you are going to find a man with the same, level of self-esteem. So you have to be up here with your self-esteem, self-worth, and how you feel about yourself. Then you are going to attract the same kind of man, and then it's going to work. But if you are down here, you are going to attract a man down here, and it doesn't going to work. Then it's better to be single. And right now I know I'm down here, I'm not up here. I have to be up here, and I know when I'm up here I'm going to attract. So this is part 1. Bye bye.